On August 10th, in a California drive-in, it all began. It will grip you like nothing you have ever witnessed before. It is absolute and total horror.
Check, check. Check, check.
My dad was talking about the Army, how great it was for the women. And so I joined it. So I just make them happy just to get away from home. And during basic, it was nice, it was patriotic, very beautiful. Hard work, it was nice. And then I got station 4 SAM used in Texas Medical Corps. And it was like we were in a big whorehouse. Half of them were prostitutes, the other half of them were sexual. It was pretty, free. And, but I like it because, well, it screwed up the girls' minds. Good girls that come in there, and they just turn out to be lousy, rotten people. And one of my best friends, I saw her kill herself, that blew my mind right there. And this other girl, we started messing around, and we got caught on the porch one night by our sergeant who was gay herself. But to protect her, she told on us to the captain who was gay too. And we got kicked out.
And now, on with the show.
Each week, through a well-organized distribution system, the timid sadists receive their ration of eroticism and torture.
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? Show the trash your presentation. Are you comfortable? We bring out real rap torture. Are you comfortable? We bring out torture. Are you comfortable? Mac Gaming torture show, check it out. Are you comfortable? We bring out real rap guano. Any means the motto auto. Pablo like Guantanamo. Waterboarding is bravado. Twisting ligaments and muscles. Pleasing screams muffled. I lean over humble. Are you comfortable? Most scream for mercy and revert to infancy. Splashing in the piss puddles of courtesy. The crowd paid to see you hurt in the torturette's curtsy. It ain't purty, disturbing the first 2 rows. Eyes averting while you're squirming. Ralph is lurking in the wings, jerking. Gaming, Mike murdering. Jihad nonchalant. To him it's harmless flirting. When he make him start hurling from the gag reflex. Flip wig like Rod Serling. It's not supposed to be pleasant. Fuck the sediment, strapped to your rudiment, you're hesitant. Marvel at how the torture bring out your true essence. Chisel flow par excellence, scald out the renaissance. Give a good show, nobody at the dope's con. Game is my name, torture's the game. Thank those who came. We aim to entertain through brutal pain.
We aiming at the gaming, maiming up a layman. Check it, our microphone method is banging. Mystic powers of a shaman, tricks the shape changing. You be Gorbachev and I'll be Ron Reagan. Tear down that wall, Gorbachev, that's what I'm saying. In this rap game, I'm the coach, I'm not playing. I call out the plays while you practice twice a day in, day out. Our style is heavyweight at the weigh-in. If you're biting gaming style like a caiman or a crocodile, you'll get diarrhea, ass running like the river Nile. Nasty like stomach valve, vile pedophile passion. Unpleasant prepubescents don't like our type of actions. First I give them candy, shake them like a nanny, work them like a mammy, all you suckers wear panties. Catch them lying down while they're sleeping in their jammies. Then say a hot rhyme that'll melt a nigga's Grammy. Hot rhyme that'll melt. A hot rhyme that'll melt.
Brother man, right now.
Oh, some heavy shit, huh?
Dig it.
Okay, sock it to me.
Say, look here, I got information on the house in Pasadena, man. The motherfuckers torture people.
Torture chambers? God damn, I haven't heard no shit like that yet. Listen. Hey Larry, he's parliamentary. Voted in by the locals for his vocals. They ain't awful. Proper as you step out the chopper bag. Getting more money than a doctor. Super bad across the helipad to the limo, little minnow. We big fish, you hors d'oeuvres dish. Splish splash, I bathe in champagne with an unashamed dame. It's all part of the game, run the gamut. Son, gotta have it, or we cause havoc, maverick, savage. Known to tame a beast, give him peace with a piece. Release later on, he'll need an increase, damn it. He's so fly, he flutter over the gutter while others suffer. You can see his lust, the sweetest custard if he can cut the mustard. The game is unforgiving, gotta keep the storm alive, gotta keep the thunder living. Word to my platform, C4 on my heels. If you nigga on the deal, rap forms of steel. My field not to yield and to wield my blade and do suckers like veal. Make them stand in place, young and in the dark, then extinguish the beating of their hearts. Smarts and parts, mama got a nice natural daishiki. Just like the last assassin chick they sent to see me. I ain't impressed, pressed down on the button, hidden underneath my vest. Then let my new security do the rest. Velvet waterbed, disco ball suspended. The whole movie scene was a very nice vintage. Preachers, paupers, pugilists, authors, gossip, punk rockers, they all come. Politicians, mathematicians, society's a manumission, and the police commission, they wanna get some. Contractors, actors, men who drive tractors, your old benefactor, they all come. Monks, punks, nuns, huns, daughters and sons, they all wanna get done. They all come. Politicians, mathematicians, society's a manumission, and the police commission, they wanna get some. Contractors, actors, men who drive tractors, your old benefactor, they all come. Monks, punks, nuns, huns, daughters and sons, they all wanna get done.
The people gathering here are from the shops, the offices, and even the mansions of London. Clerks, carpenters, and countesses with a mutual bond. They sincerely believe in the existence and the power of the supreme spirit of evil.
So, welcome to the show. I'll be your co-host, folks. If I can ask you to lean close, I'll play out the pain like a maestro. Slow, building up the tempo. You see, MCs are weak, so tonight's a real treat. We got trash on the beat, Jihad spit like chains and whips with wit and mystique. Strap you in your seat. This show ain't for the meek. If you rhyme for the billfold, trade in your mic for a steel pole. I guess these girls gotta eat. We'll treat you like group freaks, nymphos. First, I'm gonna need a new victim out the front row. No, I mean volunteer. Commandeer your girl in the big brassiere and flash the veneers. I'll smell fear and loathing before I rock the mic with a cold sneer. I'm slow encroaching, removing your clothing. Hold back your tears, no moping. Remember, this is your career. Lights, camera, close up with glamour. Scream from the rapture and cheer. It ain't all smoke and mirrors when you're choking. Deep throat squirm like a loach, abandon all hope. Rappers on standby, stroking with a cowboy hat and a rope. Get rolled till you're broke. His stains leave you soaked. Stank, rank, ski all up in your flanks till I'm drained. Draw blank. You like finger paint? I play it off like a prank. Pain is easy. Sipping my drink, tear streaks look sleazy. Cuts in your lower back, acting real she smearing the BC, surreal like Fellini. This is the real shit, we sick like Comini. Teasing your bits so they're bleedy. Bust on your measly styles, I'm seedy. Ralph is dancing around freaky.
Alistair Crowley, make them all dance the haka like the Maori. Dope like cocaine, white like a Howley. Wild like Europeans down in the Bowery. Flip off from Mousy to Mouthy, the pay is lousy. Regular forms of entertainment don't arouse me. An idea risen, your beauty has me smitten. Playful like a kitten, warm as new mittens. I offer you the taboo, the forbidden. Total submission to the religion of the rhythm. My wise wisdom can guide you on a mission. It's all part of the system, the engine. You pump like a piston, I crank the ignition. Internal combustion, feel the friction. Reddening of ass cheeks when I start hitting teeth marks of dentition. Where your body's bitten. Poking, prodding, parading you, lady. Degrading you, baby. Mistreating you, maybe. You're a volunteer who signed a bunch of waivers before coming here, so you know the flavor. Regulars wager on when you will scream. They savor how the sounds come down like a wet dream. Trailers a savior, he's held high supreme. Latex, polyurethane, and neoprene. Behavior, deviant, voyeuristic. Spiritual, lyrical, magical, mystic. Masochistic, sadistic, realistic. Don't blink, now my good man, you'll miss it. Midgets, mammals, chicks that's obese. Gaming with the white hot flaming iron piece. Looking for some flesh to press underneath. Amateur pimps claim tight to your free.
And that's my question. mutilation, decapitation, torture. Does that sound entertaining? More blood than a bloodbath. Have we got your attention? Well, you may be silly, but what about your kids? They seem to love every moment of today's horror films. Movies that by comparison make Frankenstein seem cute and cuddly. If you find this disturbing, just wait, because there is a whole other dimension.
It turns me on, you know. This is how people get. Because I love to feel like being scared.
VCR. Half of American households now have video cassette recorders. And for little children, there are tickets to R-rated gore that the kids are too young to see at the movies. So, you know what your children are watching? Well, parents and psychologists are very concerned. And tonight, we'll show us why. Fair warning. There isn't graphic violence in this. If we say that for you, not your kids, they probably already seen it.
First, you were frightened by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Then you were terrorized by Halloween. And now, prepare to be pulverized, traumatized, and hospitalized by...
It's like a game, be humble, tie you up submissive, you struggle, your pain's wonderful, squinting at you puzzled, the ear cup, you'll need to speak up clear, not subtle, speech blurred through the muzzle, leather strap, slap your cheek muscle, pick up the tempo, taunting serotonin in the temple, smoking fennel, till the head's full, forgetful scenes declare it's dreadful, a cesspool of young lady playthings used as temporary vessels in a full dress fuck festival, why aren't they more gentle, gyrating to the drum with midget minstrels, it's just mental, admissions regretful, plus parental discretion's never mentioned, such aggression, for God's sake, look what she's drenched in, a fine session, orchestrated by cruel conductors and henchmen, clock 'em, watch us make a killing, leave 'em on the ground twitching, smearing the walls in the building, her screams are sincere, sir, you hearing her, make the audience co-conspirators, cretinous, wet seats in the theater, we do you generous, limp at the crevice, your rhyme style effortless, keep you in suspense, reading you like a book preface, the crowd recoil with offense as you tense.
Skills to whales I hail from where mail ain't stale. Reprint females and trails present my length. Hustle like Larry Flint. In my pocket a single hairy mint and pit fresh breath, no stress scent. Spent after sex rob. Pomp, circumstance, you get comp tickets free from want, wicked fuckery. Lovely, comely little lass, I'll wear out that little ass like grandpa with a tree limb. Preliminary reason for squeezing Parisian freaks every weekend, he's insane. God save the queen, immediately after God save the fiend. I wrote nigga in the script like Quentin Tarantino. Oh, ring loose, produce feces, so I'm like Reese's, a spider monkey, foolish human species, and ruin as brutal like Bruticus. Cuss your noodle, not new to this torturous half Marquis de Sade, half Norse god of mischief. For unfortunates and every witness in attendance and their future descendants, independency's tremendous. Stupendous, put baby on display like Sarah Bartman. Greatest flow on earth, night show like Johnny Carson. Garson, give me some herbals to arson. Go cop this shit, enormous tits like Dolly Parton. intelligence and specifics. He said, I don't know nothing. Then it got wicked, hurt him close to death. So now what we're gonna do, that's when we let him know that we're into killing too. With all his friends killed in the skirmish, one remainder. To persuade him, we brought in his children. Game changer, broken, beaten eyes, swollen, lunging, cussing, steel chains holding. Can't believe what he's beholding. Naked, unsacred, his captors cajoling his sanity. They'll take it. The captor starts extolling his grasp of locations and armed cash holdings in the names of other men. They were molding due to the love of his seed and human need. He's folding, and the part that never leaves is the childish scream. Pain as he passes from innocence to fiend. Now schooled in the tools and rules of screams. Naturally he seeks agony, tragedy, physicality, his means. But not me, I live now in civility and peace. Wore Uncle Sam's boots, crushed a child underneath. Ground him to the earth until his dad could not speak. An order is in order and I am not weak. War is not for the meek and the streets are for civilians. Working just to eat, paying taxes, we're spending billions. Sending in our own children, get broken, need healing. Living in lap of rape, murder and stealing. All men wielding death, dealing ordinance. I ain't Lindy England, those pictures were unfortunate.
Get it hot as the massacre in my line. Start torching shit, MC overkill that's not proportionate. Dropping smart explosives, allocate the coordinates. Decorated veterans with septums and earlobe ornaments. The flow so torturous, sweating you till you forfeit. Pussy styles are porous in my Hanoi Howard Johnson fortress. Willing to skill and will the torment that's so enormous. Keep the mood light and festive like Ted. You play Russian roulette, I give you 5 to 10. Trembling while you lift the cigarette, trying to suspend the tension. Tension for you, not me. I may get a court-martial or honorable mention. A hero to the manner groomed, upstanding member of the platoon. We'll make an exception. Drop the investigation. It's just gonna point to our own hating now. How that look? War's a series of tactical moves. We go by the book. Tribunals prove futile upon your capture. Get medieval like Blackadder. Insurgents blurting out palaver. Strip cadavers thrown to the ditch with oleander, dead pets and brain matter. Screams and chatter won't deter me. My focus stays narrow with blinders. We need answers. Your time's expired. Pass you the paperwork next to a pair of pliers. Those who don't enlist may as well be sympathizers. Look, we got verses to make them flinch and cringe. Welcome to my custom digs on the outer fringe. So happy you could join us. Look straight ahead, don't avoid us. Weak-kneed MCs annoy us. Careful approaching us like ladies after coitus. Go ahead, right in. Next show goes on at 10. The girl's just posing. Mind control tricks on these hoes, leave you frozen. Hello, I am him who brings the violence while the little man plays the violin. Stylish, the first slash feel vibrant. The whole crowd falls silent. She's sure gifted. Applause while you twist. Unable to hold still, reveal your midriff. There goes your dignity along with your draws. Give me all that grief. Front row bow in humility, just mouthing the words. Please don't kill me. I think he's gonna kill me. Then your vision blurs. Ammonia streets, you feeling filthy. I hold back. Crowd reacts with small gas, spin golf clap, caveats and all that. You on top of the MC, dog power with a leash, torture if you wanna call it that. Pass the referendum and fly the emblem. If they're unclean, then we cleanse. It's like Little Big Horn or Kennedy. Manifest destiny, ready with steady hands. The mic blast like Sundance and big up the legacy. One push and the land is ours over the many. But the shit can get messy. You never know they were stealing it. We write shit, checking fools not feeling it before they got militant. Mom and D, armed to the teeth, cavalry fleet and resilient. Over the beat, killing it with malice. Callous set with foul mouth Calvinists, divinely inspired to slay those with no say. The land of the decree and home of the slave. We pass the referendum and fly the emblem. If they're unclean, then we cleanse them. 4 pillow style and then some, till their shape gets slight. No mercy over might, co-opt them into the plight like it's our God-given right. Bigger nations are built on backs overnight. Whether minimum wage or cheap labor in your days, every empire needs its slaves.
America the Beautiful has become America the Violent.
Unclean, then we cleanse them. I said, pass the referendum and fly the emblem. If they're unclean, then we cleanse them.
Truly incredible.
Piano.
Check it out, I got these rappers on the fence, clenched, afraid to glimpse, they sense the tension and suspense. Resurfaced up from the lake, my mind was bent like a hook. Once fake D-boys and crooks took the bait, they get filleted, raw, uncooked. Your girls left to babble by the brook, shook and become unraveled. Why'd you have to wander in the house like dumb cattle? Didn't even use the mic just to handle, it was animal. The way it went right through him, so natural. Like turkey crap through a tin horn, worth of rib torn. The way he tried to line for his life was comic. Stuck him with the pig knife, felt so erotic. With no feeling, robotic. The local sheriff know the legend and how we lost it. You can't stop it. It all started back at the lake, spring break, Haven 76. Titties and hips versus hate, braces and zits. A catalyst more sick than Columbine in your midst. Nerdy and experienced with the chicks and a faint list, we don't mix. Equal panic and end, tragic as shit. First time he felt in control and hard as bricks. Wasn't afraid to get his hands and pants dirty. When he stopped slashing, it was still early. Let's go back and give the others just a courtesy. While they all acting flirty and caught up in the hurly-burly, the body started stacking. They didn't even think to call emergency. Nah, call the coroner in the morgue. We got another case of teen whores getting gored while trying to score. The last time he played hide and seek, stashed them up under the floorboards. It's worse than before, chains and bloody velour galore. So subtle yet hard to ignore. Signs suggest a familiar rapport, yet so hardcore. Might as well give up the rap, why fight back? What the fuck? You kill him, he come right back. The tracks raw and uncut. Rappers fade to black with the trends, out of focus in the lens. I think I know how this one ends. Might as well give up the rap, why fight back? What the fuck? You kill him, he come right back. The tracks raw and uncut. Rappers fade to black with the trends, out of focus in the lens. I think I know how this one ends. Damn kids shouldn't have been up by the oak, scaring up old ghosts. Where their folks in homicide, they know they shouldn't give up hope. Reason to believe they're still breathing, still bleeding, walls streaked and bleeding, while the perpetrator low creeping. Skilled as a evil lycanthrope demon of the evening fiending. Stalk out the murder scene, you could have seen him preening real clean with his technique to separate raw flesh from the spleen. The kill fresh and obscene with no leads, nothing connects. A small flinch in the mic test like Tourette's, leave you in shit street draws and a bloody mess. Before he cut 'em like Freddy, he caressed their cheeks lovely. Take off the mask, laugh a little nutty.
Omens of evil, warnings of death, an invitation to terror from the Grim Reaper.
Might as well give up the rap, why fight back? What the fuck? Kill him, he come right back. The track's raw and uncut. Rappers fade to black with the trends, out of focus in the lens. I think I know how this one ends.
The Grim Reaper. A flash of steel. One by one, he cracks them down. One by one, they disappear. One by one, they come face to face with the ultimate terror. Innocent travelers trapped in a mysterious house, tortured by a malevolent force.
It's a real gore fest when I rip and tear like Norman Bates. Not looking normal in a dress, wig fashioned out your own skin flesh. Lech, I lick lovingly before I flash on them, what a mess. Half empty bottle of Jim Beam, loose lubricant creams, and all you heard was screams and started to step. Pick up your pace a bit, the beat I deface it. Leave a signature and styled out signature, how I lace it in the heat of the moment. I own it, live it, till I release, then calm, looking guilty, knowing I did something sick and twisted, filthy. I got no time for conscience of mine, stuff your body under the twine bushes or Riva Dirty. Nobody would think to look there firstly, heaven have mercy, I'm out my mental's unstable like Chikatilo, 3 days and shaving, gruff with Brillo. Stock MCs with a hard lip, heel toe, steel boot flow, kick it for the deviants, dastardly vehement, who need to vent that ventilation, preach to patrons of damnation, y'all know your demons and where you place them. This a trailer trash presentation, my name's Matt Gamin.
You're about to preview a motion picture so extraordinary, it should not be seen until you are emotionally and physically prepared to witness the most forbidden acts of torture.
I'm not insane. If I was, I wouldn't be having this conversation with myself or with you. Besides, it's for your own good, like what the good doctors kept telling me in Bellevue. Stop fighting and hiding. I'm really here to help you. At your own admission, you soiled your linen while the record kept spinning. Run away, pray for a second opinion. I'm pimping patience for costly insurance payments. A faulty prognosis, it's all she wrote shit. Some men are simply born to adorn my wall like ornaments, hung like portraits, clung to the language intricate. You looking restless, I can feel your essence peek in your crawl space. I call you precious, my little pretty preppy with wigs and dresses. Without your tongue, you're not so pretentious. We've little time to get to know you. What's your interest? Leather gimp shit or dominatrix mistress? I'll take an oversized rap and see if my fist fits. Dirty mouths get a urinal rinse. My whole crew, sexual misfits and pimps with rubber smart goggles, gloves on you simps. The type of thug to show you love but leave no prints.
There's going to be a big battle, and my place is with them.
Wa alaikum salam, my good friend. Do you feel better?
Yes, thank you. Much better. What's going on?
They're coming back. They're killing everybody. They're crazy.
Land of the dead hit MC, staggering over tracks, dreadful like heavy lead limbs broke, clothes and shreds left to wander with no priest. Lease on life expired, diaspora of the mixed with frog and fish spit. Watch the brain glow, potent, not placebo. MC souls are repo, stock shelved and resold. These here are pre-owned, free to roam out of Guadalupe and Sierra Leone. Slaves to the beat, if they try to flee, keep the leash on. Like a voodoo priest, summoning the beast, let me preach on. Wheel bones like a savant, steal your soul and your love. Can't go for gusto, don't got the nuts, guts or menudo. Welcome to the torture show, a whole other plateau. Rappers play the back like Jim Crow or get it in the culo. Swole, bully you like Bluto to your sweetest Tupelo. Spitting out my flow like a drool artiste nouveau. Rap vanguard, glass jaw rapper shattered in shards from the underground master of macabre. You style undid and bourgeois with raw knuckles. MCs scratching claw, trying to dig the tunnel, but get shook like the San Andreas. The most heinous and greatest from the Golden Gate to Davis. Some South Bay 4 waiters on the A-list. Dangerous but painless, quick to bring it to your anus. Yes, we'll make you famous now. Pagan ignoramus, jot the playlist old to the new and build a shrine to the rhymes designed like Jobu. Bob in the background when no one's around. We know you do ever since the debut. Gaming trailblazing out the blue. Hit him, christen you with the system to the rhythm. A rap baptism, gooseneck. When you listen, he wreck. Off the tracks, careening through the mediocre, spitting the set. Flipping twice the legal limit, left your crew feeling livid in some hot metal twisted. Pity they ain't here to witness and rip it. Fuck this simple Simon Click shit, we're too vicious, the flow viscous. Put in work till you're out of business, and business is good. Now check it out. Almost touched the rhythm. Spit lyrics off the roof and watch them drop like sheetrock. Hit pedestrians in cheap Gucci suits walking like peacocks. Why the album flop? They feel trapped, need a pre-op. Call the cops, there's a killer on the loose. Producing dope products get handled when he palmed it. Possessed demonic, poltergeist on the device, able to float objects. It's psychotic, take you back to the amniotic. Swimming with flagellum aquatic, tell them the idiotic.